Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn. I am doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I hope you're all well, safe and healthy through these crazy times. This is just a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. So be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs too. And if you want a private message, if this resonates with you, but you would like some more insight, you can email me for a private reading. It's $20. And I usually do a voice memo and send it on WhatsApp. So, can I please have 10 cards for Sagittarius for the month of May? I have 3 more decks that I will pick 3 more bonus cards from for you, Sagittarius. And yeah, if you like this reading, please hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe, leave me a comment. I always love to get feedback. And yeah, I'll go through every card with you that I pull. Like I'll call it out, and then I'll pause the video for a second, and then I will go through each card, take all my messages down from Spirit, and then I will relay them back to you. Okay? Awesome. So let's get started here. So can I please have 10 cards for, let me move my other deck over, Sagittarius. Excuse me. So your first card, 10 of Thought, then Major Arcana card, Out with the Old, In with the New. Third card, Messenger of Thought. Fourth card, Helper of Abundance. Fifth card, 8 of Action. Sixth card, 8 of Thought, 3 of Action, and Major Arcana card, Review and Contemplation, and 6 of Thought. Last card, your Outcome card, last Major Arcana card, Inner Strength. So that's pretty good. 3 major messages, Major Arcana cards in this spread. So your first bonus card, can I please have a card for Sagittarius for the month of May, please? One bonus card for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. So you have Flexible. That's awesome. And second bonus card for Sagittarius, please. Second bonus card for Sagittarius, thank you, is Say Thank You. Can you see them? Okay, and then third bonus card. Third bonus card for Sagittarius, please, for the month of May. Third bonus card. Last bonus card for Sagittarius, please, for the month of May. The Lovers. Okay, so give me a second just to go through all of them, and then I'll be back with your messages, okay? I'll be right back. Hi there. Okay, I'm just going to go through your cards with you here. So your first card is based on your current situation, and you have the 10 of Thought. Your difficulties are now over. The challenging times move into the past so that you can focus on what's next. This card often comes with a sense of relief and may even have been expected for some time. This is a card of quick goodbyes mixed with joy of finally getting to move on. If you are carrying any baggage from the past, it's now time to hand it over to your angels. This card also represents talking about remembering the past as worse than it was, getting free of an addiction or codependent relationship, and learning to laugh at your problems. Then what's conflicting you, or what's challenging you, or what you're in conflict with regarding your current situation, is out with the old and in with the new. This is a major arcana card, major message. And this card represents heaven is always leading us toward joy. Keep a watchful eye out for signs that it's time to head in a new direction. You may be led to change your career, your location, or even the people you associate with. Perhaps there will be an event that guides you to release old beliefs in favor of a whole new philosophy of life. Change can indeed be challenging, but it can also be exhilarating. The important thing to remember is that your angels want you to be happy and fulfilled. Everything that happens in life has a purpose and a meaning toward that end. If you can embrace that truth with love and gratitude in your heart, then no matter what you experience in life, you will be blessed. Additional meanings of this card are seeing the truth, rapid changes, a spiritual awakening, recognizing life changes as blessings rather than challenges, and a wake-up call. So that's what you're in conflict with right now. Your foundation card is the messenger of thought. So this is your foundation. This says, there's so much to learn. Expect great excitement to arise about a new topic or intellectual project. Information pours in from television, internet, and social networking sites, making it difficult to take it all in. As you gather all this new knowledge, make sure to be organized. The data may be filling up your mind, but if you forget to speak from the heart, it may offend others. The message may be the most important thing, but the way it's delivered also matters. You may receive information that creates the need to make changes to your plans. Someone who's always excited about learning and sharing knowledge, a person who's very mentally active and able to adapt to changes quickly, someone with a great enthusiasm for the truth, but for whom it may be tempered by a lack of experience in diplomacy, someone who has great discretion and is very organized. And this card also represents reviewing documents carefully, listening to all points of view, honest and constructive feedback. Your fourth card is Helper of Abundance. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. There's an awful lot to do. Better get organized first. So they've talked about being organized a couple times here. So I would really take that note. Think through your plans and make notes. Ask for the counsel of others who have experience in this situation. Once you have it all planned, then roll up your sleeves and get to work. There's no procrastination allowed when the Helper of Abundance comes into your reading. However, this card does always indicate that your guardian angels are standing by, waiting to help you. Just ask them for help and they'll help you. This person in this situation is very loving, kind, and a loyal friend, someone with a big heart and a great sense of humor, a person who can accomplish amazing amounts of work in a short time and is able to take a stalled project and get it moving again. Supportive and completely trustworthy, endlessly patient, concerned about ecological matters. And this card also talks about taking a methodical approach, completing a task, whistling while you work, and vegetarians or vegans. The fifth card is your present card, 8 of Action. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time. Even if it feels challenging, if you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. And this card also talks about moving boldly and swiftly forward, needing to get organized, travel by air, and sudden flashes of inspiration. okay? This card also indicates events that happen very quickly. Often is due to unexpected message or new information that you hadn't anticipated. At this time, it will be very important to communicate accurately and precisely with those around you. The real challenge is choosing what to do next, okay? Your sixth card, this is your immediate future card, and it's the Eight of Thought. You can always choose freedom. The situation you're in most likely makes you feel as though you're trapped, but the truth is that there's always another path. There is a way to leave unhappiness and move toward joy. Ask your angels for the gift of self-confidence. Reach within and touch your own inner strength, and know that there's nothing you cannot do if only you believe in yourself. Your outcome card is inner strength too, okay? Refuse to be stuck in a life that doesn't make you happy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Make a promise to yourself that you'll take one small step every day toward the future that you desire, and then get going. Additional meanings of this card are feeling trapped by circumstances, not believing in yourself, the illusion of being stuck, being held back by your own perceptions. Your seventh card is the Three of Action. This is your power in your situation, or how you see yourself in this situation. And this card says, things are going very, very well. Your choices were good ones, and you can see that your ship is going to come in. Excellent, but now what? Have you put together your strategies for the next phase? They've mentioned that a couple times, so I would make note of that. What's next on the agenda, what your next plan is. It's time to move on to your next big adventure. It's safe to build upon your accomplishments for further growth, or you can choose to do something new. Where you go next is entirely up to you. And then additional meanings of this card are things turning out just as expected. Again, traveling for your career, setting new goals, time for reflection, and the need for patience. Then your eighth card is a major message, major arcana. It's review and contemplation. This is a major message. This is how others see you in your situation, your environment, the effects of people around you. This is a very important moment in your life. Everything that has happened up until now has helped define who you are. What you do next, again, with what you're doing next, will define who you will become. In the magic moment between what has been and what will be, take time to reflect, again with the reflecting, and contemplate. What is your calling? Who are you, and who do you want to be? Resist the temptation to focus on sad reflections about the past. This should be a moment of personal power and optimism. Let go of conventional thinking. Dance to the beat of your own drummer. Break free of old habits, and don't allow yourself to be held back by anyone else's opinions or viewpoints. This is your time to choose the direction of the rest of your life. Discovering your life purpose, releasing judgments about yourself and others, evaluating the past, starting anew, seeing things clearly, and the ability to do anything. Then what you hope for or fear the most in your situation is your ninth card. It's the Six of Thought. Heaven has heard your prayers, and now things will get much better. It may have been a long and difficult journey, but your destination is within sight. Brighter, happier days are ahead. The stress in your life will start to fade away, allowing you to set your sights on the future. The storm is over. Again, they're saying this. They said this at the beginning, okay? The stress in your life will start to fade away, allowing you to set your sights on the future. The storm is over, and you're headed quickly toward sunnier skies. This card can also indicate travel. A lot of messages about travel here. So I guess when all the pandemic and everything clears up, you'll be doing a lot of traveling, especially over water. If you're interested in moving or relocating, then the signs look very positive for you. Or perhaps your journey is more of a spiritual one, leading you to amazing new revelations. Peace after challenging times, the return of hope, slowly moving forward and gaining a more positive viewpoint, starting a new life. And then your outcome card, like I said, is inner strength. Okay, this is the outcome card, your last card. And it says, you've been blessed with the depth of heart and kindness to accomplish anything. There's no challenge you cannot overcome. You may not realize how strong you are, but heaven knows that you possess the gift of gentle strength. Your spiritual nature will always win over other people's negativity. I love that. Your spiritual nature will always win over other people's negativity. There's no need for you to back down from your convictions, although it may be necessary to say no to others in order to be kind to yourself. Just relay the information in a compassionate way and all will be well. It isn't enough to be gentle with others. You must also be gentle with yourself. Forgiving and forgetting, empowerment that comes through self-love, personal courage, and tolerance of others. And then your bonus card here, say thank you. That's just to say thank you for everybody who makes your life that much easier. It's anybody, if they hold the door open for you, or your kids that ask you to be strong for them, or your boss that pushes you to be a really good worker, or anybody that's, lifts you up in any way, puts a smile on your face, makes you feel good. Just pay attention to anybody. Family, friends, co-workers, the stranger, like I said, that holds the door open for you. Just be aware of all the things that people do for you to make your life that much better, easier, happier. Okay? I'm just going to take a drink. Hold on. And then this card here, second bonus card, 19, says flexible. This is teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains subtle and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now. You need to be flexible, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. The relationship message is, in every relationship, it's important to be open and new. It's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. The prosperity message. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job that you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous results. The protection message. When you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. And then your last card is the Lover's card. This is another Major Arcana card. So you have 5 Major Arcana cards in your spread today. So that's exciting. The Lover's card represents a choice to be made. Most importantly, it represents different ways to make decisions. When this card comes up in a reading, you are being asked to consider carefully how you make the important decision before you. Do you follow your heart? Do you do what makes sense? This card suggests that there is a way to marry the head and the heart so that wise, balanced decisions can be made. Okay? This card, I'll just tell you what the front of the card says. A man and woman cling together as they float above the earth. Between them is a chalice with a sword in it, and nearby is a rose. The rose and chalice represent the couple's love, but the sword has separated them. Behind them are 2 trees. One tree has 12 flames, indicating the 12 signs of the zodiac, and the other tree is none other than the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A huge moon rises over the scene, representing a kind of guardian spirit. It's a touching scene, but more representative than literal, for while this card may be about lovers, it can also be about other things. This card is mainly about choices. The man represents the conscious mind, the woman the subconscious, and the moon our higher self. We can choose with our mind or with our heart. Is it possible to choose with both, or are they forever separated by the sword? So they're telling you if you have to make a decision to use both. You follow your heart, but make sure you use logic and use your brain too. Okay, Sagittarius, if you like this, please give it a thumbs up and take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.